everyone, Shannon and Lisa here, the Durham Duo, and today we're talking about a program that we feel like is super relevant right now because it's that time of year where a lot of people are having to consider whether they're gonna renew their rental lease or just figure out what they're doing in general. And we have a client that we're working with right now, actually a few clients that are interested in this lease to purchase program, and we just wanted to give you guys some information about it and answer some common questions.
Yes.
So
how does the program work? So if I switch jobs and I can no longer get a loan done because I don't have the right paperwork and I am forced to rent, like how does it work?
Yeah, so that's super common. We actually have a client right now who was a W-2 employee last year. She recently switched it to 1099, and then often what happens is you have to have at least a minimum of 1 to 2 years of 1099 income to get qualified for a loan. And so she's gonna have to rent, and she's coming up on having to renew her lease or deciding to move somewhere else. And so she basically applied to Home Partners of America, where you can actually get approved through this program to rent a house that they will actually purchase for you.
Okay.
So once you get approved for that, which it only takes like a few days, it's like a rental application, you're gonna get like maximum amount that you can pay and rent that you're approved for through them. And then it's going to show you a list of these houses that will basically you'll be qualified for because it's within your rental approved amount. And so if you pick a house, you start house shopping, you see your dream home that you eventually want to buy, then you go to submit that home to Home Partners of America for approval. They decide whether or not they're going to buy it. If they want to buy that home, they're going to submit a cash offer and go through that whole process. And so Home Partners of America essentially becomes our client.
Right. Okay. I think other questions I have would be, I don't have to put a down payment because I would just be renting this home.
So it's zero down. And then when you go to purchase the home, which by the way, you have the option to purchase the home at any time. You don't have to wait a year to do it. You just have to give them a 30-day notice before you decide to purchase the home. But once you decide to purchase it, you only have to put $1,000 down.
Okay. The down payment would be different, like a normal
loan.
The
down payment would be different. Yeah, exactly. So depending on who you go through, they actually have lenders that you can use as well. But you could go through any lender at that point to purchase the home. But they do cover the appraisal cost for you if you go through their lender.
That's good. And so, okay, now I'm renting from Home Partners of America. Well, now things have changed, right? And now I've met somebody. I'm going to now get married. We're going to combine our income and buy. They want to buy something. What happens with this home I'm renting?
Yeah, so I mean, it's just like any other lease. If you've committed to that 1 year, once that 1 year is up, you can decide to just walk away with no penalties. You're not locked in, or you can rent for up to 5 years. Before you purchase the home. So
is 5 years like the absolute deadline to be able to buy it?
To be able to buy it, it is. I think there might be an option to continue renting after those 5 years, but for being able to purchase it, because what they're doing is they're upfront telling you like this is what it's going to cost for rent each year, and then this is what the purchase price will be each of those 5 years. And so I'm sure there's probably going to be a change after those 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is actually really great because now I can tell a client, now look for a home that you like.
Yeah.
And then let's see if the Home Partners of America will buy that home and then you rent it from them. So it really opens up where they choose to live.
Yeah.
A house, not just an apartment, things like that. So it sounds pretty great.
And I think it's a great way for someone who's coming from out of state who maybe isn't sure if they want to live here. They kind of want to test it out. It's another great way to do it and not have any commitments. It's like, okay, we can stay here for a year, and then if we decide to buy this house, we can stay here, vice versa.
So I would say top benefits are you get to pick your own home that you want to eventually live in for a longer time, get your loan in order and everything. You don't have to disrupt your family in the future. You know upfront how much it will be in a year or two to purchase, and you know what your rent will be. So it's like allocated for 5 years. What do you think another perk would be?
I think you pretty much nailed it. I think the big thing is opening up that pool, not being limited to apartment living, and already being in your dream home, being able to just, once you're ready to purchase, you just stay in it. You're not having to uproot again. So I think those are, like, to me, the two major benefits, and not having any surprises, you know, because as you know,
stability,
rent goes up constantly. And I hear that that's like a big thing right now.
Rent goes up, and then what if the landlord decides to sell it, then you have to leave. And yeah, I think the stability of this program sounds really great.
Yep. So if you guys want more information, we would love to tell you more about it. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions, and we look forward to helping you purchase your dream home soon.
Bye.
Bye.